Next topic is reservation for SCs, STs and OBCs. Independent India has firmly and explicitly embraced the protective discrimination policy in favor of deprived groups, namely scheduled caste, SCs, scheduled caste, SCs, scheduled tribes, STs, other backward classes, OBCs, women and minorities. This policy has succeeded to some extent in taking care of the special needs of the deprived groups. At present, there are three types of reservation under the Indian Constitution. They are: number one, reservation in politics. Under the Indian Constitution, Article 330 and 332 provide reservation to the SCs and STs in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Article 330 of the Constitution laid down that 77 and 42 seats may be reserved for the SCs and STs respectively, out of total number of 525 seats in Lok Sabha. So in Lok Sabha there are 525 seats. Out of this, 77 and 42 for SCs and STs respectively has to be reserved, and this is as per Article 330 of the Constitution. But there is no constitutional provision in respect of Rajya Sabha. But this reservation, a provision, is not applicable to the Rajya Sabha. Under Article 332 of the Constitution, the seats are provided for the various state Vidhan Sabhas and union territories. As per provision of Article 334, these reservations were provided for an initial period of 10 years. So, as per Article 334, the reservations were provided for a period of 10 years. Later, due to political reasons, it is being extended after every 10 years, which at present is available till 2020. So, because of the political interest of the political parties, this reservation is extended for 10 years. At present, the reservation is available till 2020, that is the current year. Further, Part 9 and 9A has been inserted to the Constitution by the Constitution 73rd Amendment Act 1992. The 73rd Amendment Act 1992 has added Part 9 and 9A to strengthen the Panchayati Raj system in India. Article 243D makes provisions for reservation of SCs, STs and OBCs and women in Gram Panchayats. So, in Gram Panchayats also, the SCs, STs, OBCs and the women their seats are being reserved. Likewise, as per Article 243D. As per Article 243T, provided reservations to these categories to Nagar Panchayat. So 243D is for the Gram Panchayat and 243T is for the Nagar Panchayats, municipalities and municipal corporations, where the reservation is for SCs, STs, OBCs and the women. Political reservation in parliament and assemblies for women has been accepted by 33%, and in case of women it is been accepted as 33% in your parliament and assemblies by all political parties. And as there have been differences regarding division among different classes, the bill has been passed. Then the second is reservation in services. There has been no explicit provision for reservation in services on communal basis in the Constitution. In the Constitution of India does not mention any reservation in services on communal basis. The specific provision for reservation to backward classes, which include SCs, STs, was made under Article 16 4 of the Indian Constitution. The scope of reservation was extended to the field of promotion as well, but limited to SCs, STs only by insertion of Article 16 4A through the Constitution, 77th Amendment. So the scope of reservation was extended to the field of promotion as well, but limited to the SCs and STs only by insertion of Article 16 4A through the Constitution, 77th Amendment Act 1995. To be more specific, it is classified that by the executive order of the Government of India, reservation in promotions is provided only to rung of class post services. The percentage of reservation of SCs was extended in 1947 at 12.5%. In direct recruitment in open competition, the percentage in open competition was again increased in 1970 at 15% in favor of STs. Reservation in service was started in 1950 at 5%, which was extended to 7.5% in 1970. The reservation for OBCs was provided at 27% since 7th August 1990s. The Supreme Court excluded the creamy layer group of backward classes from the reservation benefits. The well-to-do backward classes groups that have been scheduled as per the Constitution, the upper layer or the creamy layer of the backward classes will not be given the benefits of the reservation. This was the order of the Supreme Court. The reservation in services for 10% was also made available to other economically backward classes than SCs, STs and OBCs, that is, economically poor Savarnas. And the reservation in services for 10% was made available for the economically backward classes other than the SCs, STs and OBCs, that is, economically poor Swarnas. It was unanimously held as unconstitutional by the 9 judges bench of the Supreme Court of India in Indira Shahane case. In Indira Shahane case, this was held unconstitutional by 9 judges bench of the Supreme Court. Additionally, reservation in services has been made in favor of physically handicapped persons, sports persons, ex-servicemen and appointments on compassionate grounds. Reservations in services is been provided to physically handicapped persons, sports persons, ex-servicemen and appointments on compassionate grounds. The courts have shown very liberal attitudes in interpreting different types of reservation rules relating to admission in educational institutions in the light of case laws in which the percentage of different categories of reservation has been upheld from time to time. Put together, the following picture emerges. So in educational institutions, or say in academics, the reservation rules have been made, and the permission for reservation has been given by certain courts, and according to this, the following is the percentages that has been marked as per the reservation policy. For SCs, STs, OBCs 50%, for women 20%, for dependents of political sufferers 5%, serving and dependents of ex-servicemen 5%, government nominees 3%, reservation for hills backward areas basis 10%, physically handicapped person 3%, sports persons 5%. While dealing with evolution of reservation in India, the pictures of Mahatma Gandhi and B.R. Ambedkar emerge in natural course, and their contribution in this field are measurable. Thus, the reservation system has been introduced to protect from social injustice and various forms of exploitation. So, reservation, the basic gist behind providing reservation is to protect the SCs, STs, other backward class, and the women from injustice and exploitation. Number 2, to give them preferential treatment in admission to educational institutions, giving them a chance to get educated. Then to provide compensatory provisions for recruitment and promotion in government services. So compensatory provisions for getting recruited and promotion in government services. To accommodate political power by giving special representation in Lok Sabha and Vidhan Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and to have a political say in the Lok Sabha, Vidhan Sabha and Rajya Sabha of such deprived classes.